Pack is back!
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother.
They're gonna run out of cheese heads soon!
The Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, about now, about now, about now.
What is poppin', y'all? It's your man, Cowboy Bales. Welcome to another episode of Wisco Sports Weekly. January 14th, 2024 will probably go down as one of the best days in Wisconsin sports history in a long time. First, the Green Bay Packers. The 7th-seeded Green Bay Packers, a team no one thought was going to make the postseason this year. No one thought we had a chance. No one thought we had a chance. We didn't just beat the Dallas Cowboys. We crushed them to the point where I couldn't even believe the stuff that was happening. Final score, 48-32. Packers led the whole way. They didn't look back. Dallas, yeah, they had some garbage time touchdowns. They almost came back and tried to make something out of it, but it was pretty much already said and done. This Packers team just looked so dominant. Every part of the game was just flat out fantastic. Our game ball, even though I kind of want it to be split, but I feel like the way that you can't, the game that Jordan Love had today, I know he wasn't passing for much completions and stuff, but he went 16 of 21 for 272 yards and 3 touchdowns. Unfortunately, due to a drop pass, because they tried to get craftsy to a guy named Kraft who dropped the ball, he would have had a perfect quarterback rating, but I guess that unfortunately didn't happen. 157.2. But still, that's the highest a Packers quarterback has ever had in playoff history. Jordan Love literally looked that good. It was one of the best performances by a Packers quarterback ever. So I guess you have no choice but to give him the game ball. Even though I feel like Aaron Jones really did steal the show as well. It started out as Aaron Jones. But then Jordan Love just kept doing all these things. I don't know what happened. This is insane. I mean, Jordan Love is insane. Aaron Jones, 21 carries, 118 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the ground. Obviously tying Ryan Grant's record of 3 touchdowns in a single playoff game. He has 9 touchdowns total in his career against the Dallas Cowboys. Aaron Jones. Insane. Absolutely insane. Romeo Doubs, he's been so quiet pretty much the second half of the season. Really showed up. 6 catches, 151 yards, including a touchdown. Luke Musgrave had 3 catches for 52 yards and a touchdown. Dontavian Wicks, 2 catches for 25 and the other touchdown. Not much from everyone else. 2 catches for 15 by Tupper Kraft. Aaron Jones, 1 for 13. Good to have Christian Watson back. He had a catch for 9. Bo Melton, a catch for 7. And not even a single catch for Jaden Reed. That's how deep we are, guys. That's how deep we are. We didn't even have A.J. Dillon today. That's how deep we are. On the defensive side, Keyshawn Nixon, what a day he had. 11 total tackles, including 1 sack. Devondre Campbell also had 8 tackles and a sack. Quay Walker with 11 tackles. Preston Smith also had, and Lucas Van Ness also both had a sack on the day. And 2 interceptions in this game. One by Jair Alexander and one a pick 6 by Darnell Savage. Really reminded me of that one by Tremont Williams. It really gave me those flashbacks. I mean, insane just to think about it. No field goals. Daniel Anders Carlson was 6 from 7 from extra points. Only punted the ball 3 times. but I guess they did the best they could. Dallas, despite having the worst first half ever, they managed to get the game in. They scored a touchdown at the end of the first half, which they needed desperately to make any chance of having this game. But Dak Prescott managed to get 41 of 60, 403 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, quarterback rating of 89, 6 carries for 45 yards. Tony Pollard had 15 carries for 56 and a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb led the day, 9 catches, 110 yards receiving. Michael Gallup had 6 catches for 103 yards. Jake Ferguson, 10, former Badger Ferguson, 10 catches for 93 yards, and all 3 of the touchdowns. Cooks had 6 for 47, Pollard had 7 for 29, and not really much from everyone else. Marquise Bell and Damone Clark both led the way with 8 tags. Not even a sack at all from this supposed Dallas defense that they claim is really good. But yet again, the Packers showed up. They made Dak Prescott look so weak in the first half. I mean, they got to him. This elite passing game, they started out with the ball. They could have deferred to the second half, but instead, they decided to receive the ball. And it paid off. They scored a touchdown immediately. They just didn't look back. That was gutsy, but it worked. I mean, starting fast and never looking back is something that you like. That's how you win these games. This team, looking back at it, week 6, week 7, those losses, I think the loss against Oakland or whatever that was, I was saying scrap the season. Jordan Love's not the guy. LaFleur's has got to go. I still am obviously on the ball. I think, they have to let go of Joe Barry, but it's up to them if what happens. Because let's be real. I mean, defense has played good these last 3 weeks, but I don't know. A few drops, missed tackles, that was unfortunate. But this is the Dallas Cowboys, and this is one of the best offenses in the league. They still managed to score 32 points because a lot of the touchdowns were scored in garbage time. But yet again, the worst thing that I can even say is that the fact is we can never have this day again. The fact is this day will never happen again. People online are saying that this is the most humiliating loss in Dallas Cowboys history. The most humiliating. I mean, I can't imagine Mark McCarthy is going to be fired. The Packers are the team to fire McCarthy again. Come on. Come on. I want to watch this game over and over again. Jordan Love gave legitly one of the best performances ever. His first postseason game, he leads the Packers, a team with first and second year receivers, on the road, and could have had a perfect passer rating, but I give every credit to, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened, but my goodness, I am just astounded that we were able to pull this off. It's just miraculous. On the contrary, there's a lot to look forward to. I'll be quick because obviously there's not much to say other than how happy I am with this win. But the fact is that this team, people were saying was over with, and how that has completely changed. I got no words, man. I am so happy to be a Packers fan. This is the exact stuff that makes me happy to be supporting the team that I love. And then finally, I turned the Bucs game on, and Damian Lillard hits a buzzer beater to win the game. I do not have any words for this day. I cannot fathom anything. What a day. And I don't know. I really don't know what else to say. Anyways, we play San Francisco next week, aka the team that has been known to be our kryptonite in the playoffs. The last 4 times we have faced this team in the postseason, in the recency of years, well, actually 5 years now. Actually, last 5 times we have faced them in the postseason, we have lost heartbreaking fashions. Either getting losing in a heartbreaking fashion. To me, this team is our kryptonite. Do we have a chance? I don't know. However, this team has proved me wrong all year. So, anyways, I can't wait to see what actually happens because kudos. This team has met my expectations this year. We'll see what happens. I think if the Packers come in with this A game that we saw today and show it in and go to San Francisco and play like that, I mean, no one's giving them a chance. No one gives us a chance. What if it happens? They beat San Francisco. I mean, they're literally gonna play. It's gonna be easy. It might honestly be easier out said than done. I don't know. If you like what, okay, but I keep talking because I'm so out of it. But if you like what you see, subscribe below, comment with your thoughts, and as always, my goodness, we will see you next time. Go Pack Go.